Hey guys, what is going on? Kiss here with another video for you guys pertaining to the really big tournament 5 or RBT5 if you want to keep it short. I want to go over a few things, to keep you guys in the loop of what's happening, any developments with the tournament and where it currently stands and how far we are from kickoff day. So, RBT5, let me pull open my notes here. First things foremost, the go live for the tournament, which is the first week of gameplay, will be January 11th of 2021, obviously. So we're about 8 days away from that. So yeah, keep your eyes open for that. The tournament is obviously once again going to be hosted by Railz, Barlow, and Fig Newtons. They've done quite a lot of tournaments in the past that you guys have probably seen on this channel and other channels. I would say by far, Fig is the most experienced admin. He's done tournaments for a long time now, actually. And Railz is definitely not too far behind him in the order or number of tournaments admin, certainly. So beyond that, the team drawings are set to start, or the team drawings are set to happen actually live on stream. Not this stream, it'll be on actually Vanille's channel. And I'll link that Twitch channel in the description below, so you guys can go ahead and follow her, and just be aware of when that's going to happen. The drawings will be on the 10th, which is this coming Sunday, I do believe. Yes, that is correct, and they'll be at 9 p.m. EST, and they'll go for about an hour and a half, or about. So, another note here is total team signed up so far is at 23. But as I was looking through the signups, actually, there's a lot of people that are pugging a lot and that are just normally signing up for these sort of tournaments that aren't signing up. And, well, school and work could be playing a factor into this. I'm expecting a lot of them to still sign up here in the last few days. Just because it's something, they're not people that normally miss tournaments. So I'm thinking there's some big name teams. We're going to go through the rosters here in a little bit. And you guys will see that there's a lot of people missing from both Europe, South America, NA. I can't really say the Asian community because I don't know how many members are still playing over there. I know their community is still alive and well. I just don't know if there's much interest in this tournament. But we'll see what happens. Once again, we still have a week left of signups, so anything could really happen. And then that brings us to the prize pool. The prize pool is currently sitting at 350 USD. So definitely not too shabby. And that's something else that I expect to change as the tournament progresses and as it nears the end. I wouldn't be surprised if this tournament tops 600, probably pushing 7 by the end of the tournament. But we will have to, just obviously wait and see how that pans out. So, but regardless, let's go ahead and swap this scene here over. That is also the logo that you guys are seeing for RBT5. It is very well done, and I believe all the graphics were done by Vanille as well. And so, you guys are going to be very, very interested in what Vanille has planned for this tournament. I've seen some of her casts, previous casts that is, and she is incredible at the production quality. Like, you guys are going to really enjoy this, I think. And, I haven't seen what she has planned for RBT5 yet, as far as graphics and all that go, but I can only assume it's going to be really top-notch, because she's incredibly good at what she does. So, let's go ahead and swap you guys over to Discord. You guys might want to full screen her, or if you're just listening along, then don't worry about full screening. But we're going to go through the map pool to start things off. So we're going to be referring to this post right here by Fig. So as you can see, that says all the signups around one goes live, blah, blah, blah. The map pool. So the map pool will be as follows. It is going to have a couple custom campaigns in there, but they're not too outer worldly, to say the least. They're pretty normally played custom maps. So round 1, we start off with Death Toll. Very popular map, very well balanced for both sides. So that was a no-brainer. Round 2, Swamp Fever. Much more survivor friendly. That's going to be, Swamp Fever is always hard for the SI to work with. Even post update, there's not really all that much or all that many spawning points for SI, I should say, on certain maps, and that's unfortunately just how it is. It's a pretty sparse map for spawns, to say the least. Next up, we go over to Die-Scraper Redux. That is incredibly SI favored. So we go basically polar opposite between Swamp Fever and Die-Scraper Redux. There's some really nasty death charges and death jockeys on Die-Scraper Redux. There's even a couple smoke pounces that can result in death caps. So that should be a very interesting week. That's one of the custom maps as well. Past that, we'll see Dead Center, which is actually not too fairly common in tournaments, just because it's a kind of weird 3-map campaign. I actually don't know if they'll be playing 4-map. I don't know if they're playing the finale of Dead Center. I want to say they will be. That's actually something I should look up later. I'll look that up, and if you guys want to know, I'll just leave a comment down below in the video when I find out. Round 5, Pacifice. That is the sacrifice and the passing combined. So you take the first 2 maps from each campaign and you combine it, and there's your campaign. You don't play the finale of either. So, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, you don't play the finale. Okay. I was trying to think if there was actually one of them was a 2-mapper, but I don't believe so. So yeah, no finale for the Pacifice. Round 6, Hard Rain Downpour, the map created by Xeon and NF and a couple other creators a few years back. Really, I enjoy Hard Rain Downpour more than the original Hard Rain. There's definitely some changes that can be tweaked as the map has been played more and more over the years. But it's still a very solid map. It's, once again, by far my favorite custom map. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was hoping we'd see Dark Carnival Remux implemented here, which was just completed by NF and a couple other map developers. It's a really cool map, though. If you haven't played Dark Carnival Remux, please go look it up and download it and play it. Very well done, actually. NF is very good at what he does, and I feel like this music just cranked up a level. So hold on. Alright, that's probably better. So yeah, I would love to see Dark Carnival implemented here, Remux that is, but I understand why they're going with the default Dark Carnival as well. But anyway, we skipped round of 8. So we're going to go from Hard Rain Downpour right into the Parish, 1 through 4. No-brainer map, very, very commonly played. This is probably the most second common map next to Dark Carnival to be played. So that was just the no-brainer. And the 5th map is kind of a Rush for All Hell. That's a map you don't really see ever played. So no surprise there with map 5 being excluded. And then obviously we go back to round of 4, Dark Carnival, the most common map in all of Left 4 Dead 2. But once again, it's that way for very good reasons. It's very well balanced for both sides. You have a lot of tight quarter areas versus large wide open areas, and it just, as you progress through each map, it goes from SI sided to Survivor sided back to SI sided, and it's just a really well flowing map. So that I love for being a semifinals map. And then the finals, we're gonna have a Hard Rain finals. I can't even recall how many finales have been settled on Hard Rain. But what I can tell you is the ones that I can think of, they were very iconic. I wish I could remember the team names though, but I remember plays from them. But regardless, Hard Rain, excellent finals map. I love that more than a DK final or a Parish final. Like, Hard Rain just fits the bill perfectly. And obviously it's going to be a Swiss based tournament, so after the first 6 rounds, the top 8 are going to advance to the round of 8 from the Swiss bracket, and then they'll play from there, and you'll get down to your final 2. And I don't believe this is a double elim either. I believe it's single elim. So if you make it to the final 8 and you lose a map, you're out. There's no lower bracket basically. So that's I would like to actually see a lower bracket implemented, because there are times when, people just play bad. They have a bad day, and you get, less of what you should be expecting from a top team, and they just get knocked out. But, once again, I can go either way. A top team should always be able to play their best, and I understand that mentality, but it is what it is. And if you guys want to donate to the prize pool, this is where it stands right now. This is also a link to donate to Fig, who's going to hold on to all the funds until the tournament reaches the end. So so here it is, $165 right now it sits at. Once again, I expect that to grow quite a bit. So now we're going to swing over to registrations. And this is a Discord that anyone can join. There's a whole bunch of people sitting in this Discord, and you guys are more than welcome to join as well. If you guys want to keep up the most up-to-date things happening with the tournament, definitely join it. I'll put the link in the description as well. So yeah, let me make sure that OBS is capturing this. Indeed it is. So yeah, we're going to go through the team registrations. There's a lot of new people in the community. People that I'm not aware of. Once again, I've been gone from the community for 3.5, 4 years. It's been quite a long time. So, excuse me, I'm not going to know everyone, unfortunately. I wish I did, but time is a factor. And I'm unfortunately really stark on time right now. So, but regardless, let's go ahead and start through this team list. I think there's 23 teams total so far. So we'll start off with the first team to actually sign up, which was Squatch, which is a New Zealand Australian team. We're going to have Pyro, Key, B, Scrubs, Black, and Gier. I believe that's how you say that. And these guys, I definitely recognize a few of them. I think I even recognize Scrubs. I can't remember what team they're from, though. Or individuals. They were a very prominent Australian team, though. And I wish I could remember what team it was. But pretty solid, if I remember correctly. I don't know Black or Gier, though. So that might be a little interesting. But regardless, I think that's a very good team. We'll move on from here. We have Shaggy signing his team No Hablo Español, which is from North America. You have Shaggy, Blossom, Stutter, Treeman, Chuck, and the Western Fountain. I'm realizing there's 23 teams, so I can't really drag on and try to remember every single player. Some of these people I do recognize, though. I can't remember their placings in tournaments, though, and I don't really have that information in front of me, so we'll have to just just go through it in a general sense. So, yeah, let's just do that. I'm just going to walk through, and if there's a team that I really recognize and think they have a good chance of winning, I'll stop on it and say, hey, these guys are pretty good. So, we'll go with that format from here on out. Next up, we have Krycha signing up Hot Dog Water, which I'm not going to lie, Hot Dog Water is kind of good, but, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Disregard. Krycha, Mars, Wiz, Vac, Perth, and Elusive. Actually a pretty solid team. I don't know which Mars this is, but regardless, the rest of the team, Krycha, Wiz, Vac, Perth, and Elusive, pretty solid players, been around for a while. Definitely a solid mid team. They have the possibility of even upsetting a couple higher end teams, as you'll see as we go further down the list here. So I like that team. That's going to be a very interesting one to watch to see how they develop through the tournament. So next up we have a Jasmeown signing up Pink Gang, and that's going to consist of Jasmeown, Derp Duck, Jesus, I'm stuttering, Fails, Prodigy Sim, Raccoon Player 64, and Jacob. That's a dark horse team. That has the possibility of being a very good contender for a top 4 team. Jasmeown, I don't know too much about her. She's pretty good, though. Derp Duck, pretty good. Mr. Fails is actually a very prominent speedrunner, and he's pretty damn good. He actually streams over on Twitch. Then you got P-Sim, Raccoon, Jacob, 3 pretty well-known players. So that's a pretty solid 3 right there. I mean, if you threw... I don't know too much about Derp Duck. And... yeah, I don't know too much about Derp Duck, but if you put Fails or Jasmeown in with these 3, that's a pretty damn good team. That could definitely be a top 4. But once again, I don't know who their starting 4 is, and everything of that nature. So, moving on. We got Duplex, which is from Hong Kong. I believe that's what HK is. You have Avanthels? I'm going to call him Avanth. Ace, Loki, Unravel, Katie, Android. I don't know any of these people. So they could be yet another dark horse team, very good in their respective community. But I just don't know, unfortunately. Next up, you have Mix, which is CN. I believe that's China, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe that's Canada, because Canada is CAN. But I could be wrong there. So we're going to have Marblue, Retro, Picotan, Thouser, Hip, Biss, Shot Death, First Play. Once again, another team I don't really know. I don't think I've ever seen any of these guys pugging or anything. So that should be very interesting. I want to say I don't know any of those people. Moving on from there, you got 44 Biceps. I don't even have to look at the roster. Very prominent team name, done a lot of tournaments in the past. So looking at the roster now, we have Antax, VRZS, Arwolfs, Frio, Vago, Fix. Yeah, good team. One to definitely watch out for a top 4 placement. Yeah, they've done plenty of tournaments in the past. So, good players, good team. Next up, Night Riders, Peru, Mexico. You're going to have a Coldal Crash on this team next. Mitchy Jeff, Babushkin, Tall Boss. Some of these names are just throwing me for freaking loops, man. I think, is it Babushka? That means grandma in Russian, I think. I don't know what Babushkin means, but regardless. Don't really know any of these people. I don't think I've ever seen any of them pug either, so I can't really speak for them, unfortunately. Next up, we have Slay signing up South Stars, South American team. You have Slay, Domi, Kyo, Knock, Ozzy, Loud, MB. I probably don't have to say much for this. Pretty good, rounded roster. They've been around for years upon years upon years individually. I don't know if any of them have really ever played on a team as this 6. But individually, great players. So we'll see how they actually match up, once they're all together and formed and scrimming and doing all that in the matches. But yeah, I could definitely see this being a easy top 8, maybe even a top 4 team. That's another dark horse. Next up, we have Blake Wang, Fear, South America, signing up himself. Danju, AJ, Yosh, Dova, and Death Thanatos. I thought that was Thanos for a second. No, it is Thanatos. Unfortunately, I don't really know any of these guys. I've seen a couple of them playing pugs and stuff, but I haven't actually played with them specifically. So unfortunately, I can't say all that much about them. Win Serial, Russia. You have Stage, Snipe, Frey, Sick. I think just call him YG if I remember correctly. And then Fincy. I don't know half of these guys, but what I can tell you is I know Snipe, Frey, Sick, and I believe even YG, if I'm not mistaken. Those 4 are very good. They were on oh crap. I wish I could remember what team it was. I think they won, or a couple of them might have been on tournament winning teams in the past. I believe they were. I just can't remember the team names because it's been too long. That's a top 4 team easy in my opinion. We'll see how it plays out though. Aquilux, Australia. Yet again, there's quite a few Australian teams actually so far. So we're gonna have Caution, iPat, Dino, Dead Death Ahead, Identity, and iToss. I recognize a few of them, not specifically from tournament pasts, but I remember them from pugging and stuff recently. So, pretty good players. That could definitely turn out well for them. I'd probably place them top 10. They might be able to go higher. We'll see what they end up doing, though. Bathtub Swimmers, New York. We have Hydro, Presto. I was going to say, that's not a real name. And yeah, it's Presto over on the handle there. You got Spirit, Dina, Discreet. Easy top 8 team. Just well-rounded entirely. I mean, there's not really much else I can say for that. These guys are been around for a while, long-time players. They're gonna do well. Like there's no doubt about it. I think when push comes to shove, these guys will perform and do what they gotta do. Children Goods, South America. You have Brizty, Grim, Zing, M1, Ripe, Dost. Briz, Grim, and Rip. I think even M1 I recognize, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good team. I would put them top 10 as well. They could definitely do well in this tournament. But I don't know. I don't want to cut them out of a top 4 because they definitely have some skill behind them. I don't know. We'll have to see because once again, I haven't played or seen these guys play in like 4 years. The ones that I do know. So it's not always you get better. Sometimes you can fall in skill. So we'll see where they end up going. Hidden Gems, North America. We have Amethyst, Migo, Lexi, Trice, Harley, Summer. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I could definitely see this going well. I don't know which Lexi this is, though. I don't know if this is Lecky. This might be a different... Because I was going to say, if this is actually Lecky, the girl that streams, she could literally carry an entire team of 3 to like the top 10 or top 8. She's really damn good. I don't think that's the same one, though. I know Trice, Harley, Summer, Migo. I think even Amethyst I know. Solid team. We'll see how they perform. That's a very hard team to really get a pulse on. Because while I know most of them, I haven't seen them play yet again in years. So that's going to be... Oh, okay. Well, let's just move on. We have Nameless from South America. This is not the same Nameless from Germany, I believe. I believe it was from Germany. Different team, though. It's Han, Daigo, Dean, Bully, Yaft. I don't know any of these people. Unfortunately, this isn't the same Han, I believe, that used to play with Hib and Lust and all them. Completely South American team, it seems. And I don't really know anything else that I can elaborate on them for. So the thing with a lot of these teams are, we're going to be going through this tournament kind of blind, at least with my casting, because I don't really know what to expect, which is actually fun for me, because in the past I knew players and teams fairly well inside and out. So it kind of lost the I don't know what I want to say. It kind of lost the questionable what ifs. You know, who's really going to win this? I kind of went into a lot of matches knowing who was going to win. So I'm actually glad that I don't know a lot of people playing, because it puts me in the same position that a lot of you guys are in, that are just spectators. Because you guys watch these casts, you guys really don't know these people, because a lot of you, once again, are spectators. You guys don't play with them, you don't plug with them, you don't know really what to expect from each of these teams. So I'm actually glad that I'm back on the spectating end of things. It's one thing to be a player, because you get to give your insight into the players and the teams and what you expect to be happening, but at the same time, it takes away from the experience and the journey, I would say. So I'm actually kind of happy that I don't know a lot of these people. It's kind of, once again, unfortunate for you guys, because I can't provide that background that some of you may want, but at the same time, what you'll get from me in cast is basically a pure reaction, because I really won't know who's winning or who's going to win until we actually get into the meat of the match. So that was Nameless from South America. Next up, we have Game Over from Peru. I believe that's what PE is. We have Jerk, Yeli, Vaxis, Dante, Chems, Blank. Don't know any of them. Once again, another random team. I don't really know what to expect from them, unfortunately. Next up, Full Metal Jacket, another South American team. Sandman, Clancy, the Master MT, Axel, and Prince K. I'm just going to say I don't know any of them again. I'm actually very happy, though, because there's a lot of South American present in this tournament. Or presence, I should say. So that's really cool to see, because I know when I left, South American community was kind of mellowing out. There wasn't a lot going on. But it's cool to see so many South Americans actually play in the tournament. That's actually really neat. Next up, nearing the bottom of the list there, actually, we have Railz Barlow signing up Royal Chaos, which is North American European. It's going to be Railz, No Comment, Grizz, Lustion, Sir Please. I'd say, beyond any shadow of a doubt, a top 4 team. Would probably be one of my picks to go to Grand Finals as well. Just because that's a solid team. I haven't seen Grizz play in years. I haven't seen Lust play in years. Sir, Comment, Railz, they still play. And I'm wondering who they'll actually throw in as a 6th, because I believe you are allowed to have a 6th person on your rosters. So, yeah, I mean, right here you have 6 people. So, they can still throw one more person into the roster. Whoever that might be might really just solidify them as a top 2 team for me. Next up, we have Cyprus signing up his team of Vandals. It's going to be Cyprus, Bad Liar, Stewixes, Hazeless, Back, and Klopp. I don't know any of them. I've seen Cyprus, Pug, I've seen Stewie, Pug. I think even Back I've seen Pug. But, and they also received 25 downvotes. Alright. Clearly there's some trolling going on or something. Because they're the only sign up that has actually had, like, any reaction. And it's all downvotes. That's good. And then we will move over to Owen's team signing up Sad Left 4 Dead from China. I believe CN is China, not Canada. But you're going to have Tenation, TB, Pite, Leaf, Hoshino, and Mafai. Don't know any of them. But, once again, we've had a lot of teams that have just shown up from the Chinese and Asian scene in general that have done very well in the past. So I'm not putting anything out of their reach. We'll just have to see what really happens as the tournament plays out. So that is currently where the teams sit. And as you guys can tell, we just went through the entire rosters, or the entire list of teams. There's a lot of players who haven't signed up. So I'm really expecting the pool to blow up in the next week before the teams get picked on the 10th. Or the pairings get picked on the 10th. I don't really see NA showing such a weak presence in this tournament. I mean, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 NA teams. That's it. And in all the tournaments in the past, we've had easy 15, 16 NA teams. So there's a lot of players who are just sitting out. And even Europe. I mean, there's a heavy like Asian and South American presence in this tournament, which is really cool to see. It's like a different dynamic entirely from what I'm used to. So, yeah, I'm expecting that tournament team pool to really blow up here in the coming week. But we'll see what happens. I've been wrong before, so. And, yeah. So, that is pretty much where things sit right now at the tournament. Once again, we're going to be doing well, not we, but Railz, Fig, and a couple other people are going to be doing the team pairings over on Vanille's channel, and I believe that is 9 p.m. I know I said it earlier. It's 9 p.m. on the 10th, so this coming Sunday, we will be having the pairings. And it's not today. I know today's Sunday. It's not the 3rd, the 10th of January. And then the first week of play will be that coming week. So definitely some matches coming up here for you guys. I'm gonna try and see if any of the streamers are cool with me uploading the VODs to my channel. You know, obviously they'll be uploading them to theirs as well. And if they don't wanna, that's fine. I'll just direct you guys to their channels to watch the matches and whatnot. Yeah, hopefully at some point in the coming months I can find time to actually set up my stream properly and whatnot. But in the absence of that, we will you know, obviously help support those other guys because they do incredible jobs with the production. Like, it's something I don't even want to attempt to replicate. Their production is so damn good. And I think I know you guys will enjoy it as well. So you guys will see what I mean as the tournament matches play out. So yeah, I think that's all I have for now. So if you guys have any interest in playing in the tournament, if you guys have 3 friends or 5 friends that you want to sign up with, feel free to hop in the Discord. I'll put the link down below, and you guys can feel free to just sign yourselves up, and then, you know, just watch this stream on Sunday, and you'll figure out who you're playing and go from there, basically. And if anyone watching this is actually signed up and going to be playing, good luck to you guys in the tournament. I hope you guys do well. And yeah, RBT5 looking to kick off here in the coming week, and let's see what happens. So until then, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a good night, and also Happy New Year and Happy Holidays as well to all you guys that celebrate them. Hope you guys have a good 2021, and let's start things off with a nice tournament here. I will talk to you guys later. All right.